Hello again, this is Math 0465, remote delivery for April 17th, 2020, and this is a terms of reference. I want to commend you, and Buddha was a pretty smart fellow, and one of the things he said was endurance is one of the most difficult disciplines, but it is to the one who endures that comes the final victory. Think about that. I encourage you to stay the course, be successful. That's what champions do. Okay, Unit 3 quiz is due today. The solutions are included in this video. Unit 4 materials and a quiz are posted in your syllabus tab. These are due next Friday. Photos of the work to Mike as before. I have posted the year-to-date grades in Blackboard. Some of you, 3 of you, are doing fine. The other 2 are falling a bit behind, but it's not too late for anyone. You can catch up. I am being as flexible as possible. And of course we have the ALEKS mandatory minimums. You don't get out of the blocks unless you've done the ALEKS. So let's start with ALEKS. You have 4 weeks to go on ALEKS, and this is where you stand. Miles to go before you sleep, because we have both brown and blue. Both things must be accomplished. Okay, let's go through the quiz. These are the pages and the problems situated where they were. So the answer to the problem that was sitting here was minus 20 over 9. This was 7. This is minus 2. This is 0. There was no solution here. And A was 8. And this word problem, the solution was $950. The next page, the answer here was 43 and 44, 275. And here you were supposed to say the answer in interval notation. That should be a bracket after the 9 over 2. And you were supposed to graph. This one is a parentheses on both ends, 1 comma infinity. That's the graph you should have. This is bracket 2 comma 5. Both of those are brackets. This is the graph you should have, and the interval notation here is minus 3/4 comma 0. This is a bracket, that is parentheses. I didn't show the graph, but you should have the circle colored in for minus 4/3, and 0 should be an open circle. Page 3 of 5, here you were just supposed to tell me interval notation. And so this is the interval notation you should have. Those are both brackets. Here you should have used union, because that is how you say or in math lingo. And all those are parentheses. And here the answer was the entire real number line, because these things overlap and cover the entire real number line. And or is always going to be union. Here you were supposed to graph this equation, and so there's the graph you should have had. That is page 3 of 5. Page 4 of 5, you were to find the equation of these two lines. This one was y equal 4x minus 1, and this one was y equal minus 1/5 x plus 3 over 5. The answer to the third problem on this 4th page was the lines are neither parallel nor perpendicular, because the slopes are different. That ensures that they're not parallel, and they're not negative reciprocals of each other, and that means that they're not perpendicular. Page 5 had 6 problems on it. Actually, maybe it was 5, but this is the top 3. Maybe there were 6, actually. This is the top 3, so this is the graph you should have had for this side. This is the graph that was had a slope of 0. Here you had 2 things you had to do. You had to put the equation in slope-intercept form and had to graph it. So there were 2 parts to that. And the bottom 3, the answer to this, the slope was minus 1. This slope was called undefined. The equation of the line was x equals 6. You didn't need to say that, but I'm saying it now. And the last one had parts A and B, and you were identifying the x-intercept and the y-intercept. So there were 25 of these, I think, and so these will be graded as 4 points each. So now, more than ever, time is precious. Each day must count. Do the math. It will make you strong. And, again, now more than ever, take care. of yourself and of each other. I'll see you in